The world was ending. Usually when people say that, it's not necessarily true. That wasn't the case anymore.
Dad, what are you doing home so early? Is everything okay?
The government's issued a state of emergency.
What? Why? What's going on?
There's been a deadly outbreak in West Africa, some sort of modified pandemic. It's spreading across the continent and they don't have the equipment to stop it. We're sending some people over to check it out, see what we can do. I'm going to be one of those people. Look, I don't want you to think too much about this. We're screening everyone that's been to places like Mali, Guinea, Nigeria, stopping them at airports and checking for any signs of sickness. The government wants to contain this, see what's causing it. Don't worry, it's not going to spread anywhere else.
For a while, everyone thought that was the truth. The first infection couldn't possibly kill more than it already has. In just a few months, everything would be back to normal. That's what everyone believed.
I just think this whole thing's gonna blow over.
Not if it spreads.
It's not gonna spread. It's just like the whole Ebola thing that happened a few years ago. People are just blowing it way out of proportion.
Has your dad said anything yet?
Last I talked to him, he was headed back to Colorado. They're transferring everyone to Peterson.
The Air Force Base? What could they possibly do there?
He didn't really say much. And I have no idea when he'll actually be back. They've still got some people in quarantine, and they've gotten absolutely nowhere with the disease, so... He's been calling as much as possible.
When was the last you heard from him?
3 days ago?
I'm sure your dad will be fine. Like Adam said, it'll blow over.
Okay, class, you'll have the first 30 minutes to complete this quiz. And if I could offer a bit of advice, do not cheat off the person beside you. They have the wrong answer.
Pardon this interruption. Teachers, please release all students from class at 11:30 due to the current state of emergency. Again, the city has told us to release all students at 11:30. Thank you.
That was the last normal day. Pretty soon, the disease had spread from Africa and the Middle East to every country in the world, including the United States. People were dying more and more each day. Doctors tried everything, but there was no cure. In just a few weeks, everyone had ever known was gone. Peterson Air Force Base. That's where my dad said he would be. It's been over a week since I've heard from him, but he's gotta be there. He has to be. The quickest way to the base was through the woods. That's about 70 miles on foot. I could get there before the weekends. Then the second infection hit. It was like mind control. Infecteds were sent out to kill off the remaining species of humans. To kill people like me. The worst part? It was impossible to tell who was infected and who wasn't. You couldn't trust anyone. Now it was a game of survival.
Drop your weapon.
You first.
I'm not a threat.
Who are you?
I'm no one. I'm hurt. There was a shootout.
Woods. Did you kill that man?
What man? The sniper? He was shooting at me. I had no choice. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just put your gun down.
Who are you?
I told you. I'm no one. If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it by now. I'm from Peterson Air Force Base.
Peterson Air Force Base. Why should I believe you?
Because I know where your dad is.
What do you know about my dad? Yeah, how do you know who I am?
Just put the gun down.
What do you know? What's in your hand?
Nothing. I'm hurt. Just put the gun down. I'll tell you everything.
Show me your hand.